This is the taking the mic slot. Mike Graham's taking the mic where he gets a few things off his chest. So here's what I'd like to say today. It is this. While King Charles looked like a ship adrift waffling on in Paris, in Versailles, about how France and Britain must work together to save the planet, back there in Downing Street, Rishi Sunak finally worked out that saving the planet isn't really most people's priority. They're more interested in keeping a roof over their head, paying their bills, feeding the kids. These are the practicalities of real life. Now, when Rishi Sunak announced what they're calling the bonfire of the green pledges, it was a great moment. You know, finally, politicians, finally, the government working out we don't really like paying hundreds of extra pounds on our energy bills just so you can pay for a few windmills. We don't really like you telling us we have to get rid of our petrol cars and replace them with very, very expensive electric cars. We don't like you ordering us to replace our very efficient gas boilers with inefficient heat pumps. We don't like you telling us what we can do with our own homes, all on the altar of this green obsession that everybody has right now. So what I'd like to say is well done, Rishi, for going a long way down the road towards common sense on this, but it is now time to get rid of that ridiculous pledge that we will meet carbon net zero by 2050, which incredibly, when Theresa May was busy being the worst Prime Minister this country has ever had, I think I almost include Liz Truss in that, that was nodded, it was nodded through. We enshrined Britain's attempts to get to carbon net zero by 2050. It was nodded through Parliament without so much as a vote. So we are legally bound to make 2050 our carbon net zero target. We have to do it by law. Well, we need to rescind that law because, first of all, we'll never get to carbon net zero. It's an impossible dream. And secondly, no one knows what it is. So it is the last remaining green stick that the elites in Westminster are bashing us over the head with. Oh, we're still going to get to carbon net zero. We're still committed to a fairer, greener future and all that rubbish. Well, no, no, no. If we get rid of carbon net zero, Rishi's done most of it. He's U-turned on a lot of the nonsensical strictures and diktats that were ruining our lives. He's U-turned on that, but there is one more major diktat that is ruining our lives and will continue to do so, and that is called carbon net zero. Get rid of that pledge to reach carbon net zero by 2050, and then we can discard all the green claptrap that makes our lives so much worse, and we can get on with the business of life. There endeth my lesson.